into it. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aries, and anyone else tuning in to your video here. We're going to get into Mars and Capricorn. It's like kind of weird. I'm seeing the Adidas symbol. This season of Mars shifting is just really bizarre. The way the reads have been recording. I have since recorded Virgo, and the reading was like really intense. I haven't posted it yet. Sagittarius. Similar. But yeah, I figured let's jump into a live with Aries. Let's get into it here for you, Aries. What's going on? I was working with your energy. There's someone with a lot of potential sitting around you, like very close around you. And here we go. With some fur in the mouth. Okay. Someone's sitting around you, Aries. I will be posting the Sag and Virgo read. I think Spirit maybe just wants it a little bit later in the game. But was that it? It was Alex's hair. So yeah, Aries, like sitting around you, very close to you, is someone with a lot of potential. Heck, it could be you. It could be a higher version of you. I have the sensation that this hasn't happened though for a reason. Someone here is they're not in alignment with this change you're making. I think it's not you. It's not the person that you could be connecting with here. It could be someone who is a competitor to you. Okay, so they do have their eye on you. And it's almost like there's always been this energy like you haven't been able to stabilize. It could be a metaphor. It could be a general transit. I'm curious to see what Mars and Capricorn brings you in terms of this change, because it seems like there's been some just hiccuping a little bit. Mars, I mean, look, Capricorn is Saturn ruled. Saturn is all about karma. So we won't be seeing the throes of Jupiter that we did when Mars was ruled by Sag. But it has its own benefits. So I'm curious to see how it works for you. I feel there's someone around the corner. This is about your potential Aries, okay? It could be that, yeah, see that card coming out again. Wow, that's incredible. Been reading for how long now? And it's always a surprise how Spirit speaks. Why? Coral, stabilizing crystal, Skyfather. Skyfather, that's a deck we used to work with. Okay, anyways, Sky Chakra. Yeah, so, and it's a beautiful purple color. I think for some of you here, I'm flexible, agile, and graceful. When I think of Capricorn, I don't think of that energy. So maybe there's something here that you're waiting to tap into. It's like I'm waiting to get into that era where I am feeling very sky chakra, but I'm not able to for some reason. I want to get a Celtic cross because I want to see how long you've been working with this. Sounds like a bit of a blockage. Someone here, Aries, I mean, look, this is not negative. We're reflecting what we're looking at so that we can get really more down to it. So we can do clearing. You have to do clearing. There's toxic positivity, We have to do clearing to get to the higher spectrum and form of whatever we're wanting to manifest with. Right now, there is something that is in your way. It could be a person. It could be someone's thoughts as well. Maybe it's someone who's your manager, and it's like they keep projecting to you that you're not where you need to be at. It's toxic for you, to your creativity, to how it is that you self-love. We have read Jasper. This person, it's their presence. Okay, I feel like it's just a matter of disconnecting from whoever this is. I don't think you can manifest with this new person until you do. I'll be very honest. Pink Kunzite, compassion, heart. Some of you are destined for the spotlight, and you're stuck in some, situation that's just like maybe it's your living situation. Again, I want to just clear it. Let's get the Celtic cross going because I feel like we're ready to jump into them. I'm going to save these cards to the side. Clear the energy, return to center. Someone is not a good friend to you. I'm hearing something about a sibling as well. This person has their eye on you in a competitive way. There's no need. There's no need to hold people like that close, and even closer than we do other people to us. I feel like you're holding on more tightly to like some toxic people versus letting go of those people. I'm seeing mushrooms, like, what is it called? Mario Kart and the mushrooms. And you're like not holding on tightly enough to the people who are really, really good for you. Okay. And I don't think it's like that we are even aware of that. I think you're just in a predicament and you have to sort of reconvene with your higher mind and sort of tell yourself, yeah, I don't trust this person. Oh, let's go. We're just clear the energy. Someone is also obsessed with you. Okay, that's for someone. But yeah, you have another person who's not obsessed, but they're in love. There's a difference, and I feel they want to come through and really communicate what they feel for you. Somebody, they want to hire you. It's a much better position. But like your boss currently, if you have a boss, they're like holding on to you, and they know that you can get much better, but they're manifesting the maximum that they can from your presence in their company, in a way that's extorted. What's the word I'm looking for? Extorted, I guess. Yeah. It's like warped. Is that the word I'm thinking of? Anyways. Like when a file is like disturbed. Like a corrupt file. Anyways, we have distilling, liquor, strategy, expertise, double-edged sword. Yeah, so I think also some of you could go at it alone, but yeah, whoever this is that you're working with, I hope I'm just that sobering voice. I know some people, if you're still in the Matrix, well, you would definitely probably wouldn't be open to this message. You'd probably be defensive. You'd probably be defending your ancient ex-slave owner, slave driver, wannabe slave driver, boss. Okay. But yeah, he's promising me that this is all bullshit, but yeah. He's going to pay me one day. It's like, no. We don't suddenly need to eat tomorrow because our boss is going to be ascertaining that our work has to this point made better sense for his top-down theory of his work, of how his business etiquette will look in front of other 500 Fortune companies. This is not humane. Some of you are working for free. We all been there at a certain point. Oh, but I love this company. You love a company that would make you starve. No, let's get it, right? Let's assume that you literally are working to live, you guys, right? Let's get on that assumption. Oh, are they thinking that, okay, so that you would have someone else to pay for those things for you? What kind of people are they supporting with that? Oh, then only if you can work. And there's been a history of this. Exploitation. Prejudice, if we think about it. Your company set up to favor people who have sugar daddy money, for instance. Oh, so you only letting people work for your company who has that luxury. Okay, something is off with that. I think we need to start seeing it that way. Okay, but yeah, they're back in the day. I think they got in real trouble for that, but they were charging people to intern at their companies. Not paying them, charging them. And it's like, sorry, we have respect for this company? Really? I don't care. It's a hot top fashion designer company, yada, yada. But they're doing what now to the people who love who they are? No, guys. This is for some of you have to see the light with your boss. He's she, they, it, he, she, he, it, boss. And I haven't even met him in person. You're working for him online. Lord, some of you, please wake up and smell the decaffeinated coffee. Okay, it's tea and it's here right now. We're going to get down to it. Like, you need to realize that this person is not ever going to give you what you need. Now, some of you it is, maybe not a boss, but they were in a past life and they're a current, present, lifetime partner that you have sort of like found yourself finding trouble separating from for some God know why, what kind of reason. Yeah, because it's a lot of history between you and this person where they have really gotten a very fair deal off of your very hard labor. So that's the past life thing. If you're at this reading, you believe, I would assume in some kind of like token of past lives. If you do, okay, you would think, right, well, what if your past life was years and years of this person brainwashing you into believing that you wanted to work for free for them for your whole life, and that was the best thing you could ever get, and that it was your safety, it was your salvation. This is where we have to start coming from. What we experience in this present day, if I'm falling in love with this guy, why? There's always going to be an underpinning, and really getting sober with yourself on that. Like, look at how do I do that? Look at your present circumstance. Are you happy? Are you happy? It's like, do I like being treated as someone who shouldn't have expectations, who shouldn't have standards when it comes to my life? I mean, let's click it. Some of you, this person, being fascinated by someone, we have to always take it just a step further. Why? What is it that I feel this person's taking me to live the life of? It can even include, someone with a third party situation. Okay, do I feel like he's kind of saying that Well, he's kind of cheating by being with me, and so he wants me to hang on the line. And so look at the just bare bones of that. And this is Mars Capricorn. Mars Capricorn is like, let's just look at really what we're dealing with, throat chakra. Some of you, this person, okay, it's like, see what they're giving you. What are you actually able to offer me? Put the marketing to the side. Put his eyelashes to the side. Put his eyelash extenders to the side. I don't know. He's maybe very convincing. So what is the life that I'd be living under this person's suggestion? And it's always a suggestion, right? How they expect you to live in and around them. They're starting to treat you like a booty call. They're starting to treat you like a second option. They're starting to. So is this going to work for you? If it's a no, make it a no. I'm here in fair wages. Some of you have to boycott a certain system, or that is never going to change, and that could be on the energy plane. Okay, so let's get a little bit more. Apparently we need a few more of these. Azurite, the astral crystal, third eye. Your spirit guides have been talking to you. Like, they've really been trying to, like, get this point across. Like, hello, Aries. You're not meant to do this. You're not meant to, I'm hearing ninja, fruit ninja. You're not meant to work like this for free. I'm even hearing that. This is not your highest timeline. We have amethyst, master healing crystal, crown chakra. Okay? This person may have tried to instill fear in you. You won't have anything better than this. It's like... throat chakra, yeah. There's a lot of convincing, and I don't think it's only in this lifetime. I think that you're preconditioned to be more privy to this person and their swaying of your own opinion. Like in a past life, I'm seeing a lot of weird occultist mind control techniques used. I do see that you have a power as well, Aries, and it is your creativity. You are Aries, you're a fire sign. Like, you are destined for the spotlight, but you know, that's where it's a fine line. The person we're so-called obsessed with, the person we're so-called in love with, the person we so-called respect and we look up to, where do they actually take us? And some of you, this is a fake idol. This is a fake, phony, self-projected, okay, icon of respect for you. You don't actually respect this person if you come down to it. Look at the life they're making you lead. Just see it for what it is. And, you know, I see this all the time. Like, I personally am working with this theme myself. You know, I don't care what is what. I don't care what. Let's go. Return it. Who cares? Return it. You heard? Return it. You, at the end of the day, experience what now? After this person has entered into your life, that's your clue as to the energy. Everything else is 3D and it doesn't matter really. So let's get here further. Your guides want you to really, like, apparently they want you to work with your chakras and really work with your chakras. Understand, am I feeling empowered when I'm around this person? You have a very important talent here that you've been brought into this timeline to manifest with. You are meant to manifest with this. Some of you, this person's making you think that, oh, you shouldn't become an artist or a musician because, yeah, this is too lofty of an ideal. Oh, really? So what makes you different from an Einstein? What makes you different from a Steve Jobs? What makes you different from Thomas Edison? What? No, tell me, like, really. It's just the people you keep around you, Aries. The people who project to you their own shadow. They don't have the gift you have. They don't have the talent that you have. So don't let people live vicariously through you who are not you. No one is you. Okay? So never let someone overstep your own psychology. This is a past life where you're like, oh, I respect this person. I'm here and they, them. I respect these people. Maybe it's a few people. Maybe you're trying to so-called impress someone. You know, it's like over you following your talent stream. Anyways, of consciousness energy and like being in your flow and like return it. Hey guys, calm down. Okay. That's enough, G. Relax. You okay, Isaac? Hi, Boober. So, hi. You having fun? Yeah, don't. All right. Yeah. So imagine if someone had told all these people in history and in time would change this reality as we see it. Today we wouldn't be living the way we are should Aries of 201 BC said, fuck that guy's opinion. I'm going to do this. And, you know, that's what sets apart, that's the matrix versus the higher spectrum living. And you make your choice. What do you want to live for? Some of you, you know, just to hell with this respect shit. Someone who respects you wouldn't even put themselves in a position where you would need to respect them over your own stream of consciousness. Very controversial. Oh, but I have this specialized knowledge in this industry. That's ridiculous. No. That's ridiculous. That's projection, guys, of authority. And you will not manifest what you need to manifest so-called respecting so-called authority. What's authority? We are creative beings. There is no one ultimate supreme being power. Like, we're not in a totalitarian, thought space, but you can live in that, and you can further that. So the longer you work for these haggardly creeps, I'm even hearing that. Like, do we really even know who these people are? This company that we say we love, like, what are they really, really making change within this world? If you don't even know, it's like, well, I don't know what he's up to behind the scenes, but like, yeah, what's his life like, really? Outside of sex, outside of the attraction, aside from the way he bats them eyelashes, sounds like this man took some time at Sephora. Okay, he's really, he's quite the looker. I'm hearing that. Okay. But yeah, no, like, I don't want to know even. So some of you are not even curious. So that's where you have to realize, why am I hooked on this person? I do feel it's affecting and impacting your creativity and what you're doing with your life purpose. Many a times people come to me and they're like, what's going on in my love life? Well, it's a fact that it's the focus. Okay, you actually need to be focusing on your soul path. Anyways, that's a private reading thing. By the way, I'm going to be closing privates down. I almost did it this morning. If you ordered a private, you're still on the list for delivery. Okay, so but I think I'm going to close it down officially. This will be the last day. I'm going to take my energy space back. Thank you very much, you guys. Love and light, everyone. It's been, thank you so much to Lindsay for your super chat. That's so very kind. But yeah, privates are, you really extend your force field to the people that you serve in privates. Maybe you're also a reader and you're like, why do I feel so drained? Well, you're literally allowing those people to download their software of their chakra system up onto your hardware. And that's how you do the read. So you're giving them your precious bandwidth space. A lot of people, probably not, who you even think they are. I'm hearing that. Thank you, Alyssa, for your super chat. That's so very kind. And so yeah, this is problematic sometimes. Okay. Because yeah. So anyways, this is interesting. We're talking about this because we're literally just talking about being exploited. Okay. But anyhow, I'll be very honest, like, I never did really want to do privates. That was never my, like, I want to do that. I was always just doing the generals. In the very beginning of the channel, I was literally getting a lot of views for those generals. And then I started to do privates because someone came in and they were like, hey, can you do a private? And I was like, I can. Okay, but can doesn't mean you want to. And so that's where I have to reconnect with where I'm really at with what I'm doing on this channel and how I'm giving of my energy. Because privates, people think, oh, yeah, it's taking so long as well to do the private. That's because I'm holding onto your energy, and that's called Reiki. And if you believe it or not, people at the end of the day, after all that time, then they're, I want to, totally ungrateful. Anyways, it's a very lengthy cycle, and then people wonder why. We as light workers, we're slow, or we're delayed on Capricorn February reading. Well, yeah. Are you doing privates? Okay. So anyways, at least the way that I do them, I don't do them like cookie cutter, like you paid $400, so I'm going to get you out sooner. You paid $200. Okay, so I'll like wait on you. No, that's not how it works. I've had people, they had a full, the most expensive package wait a year. So anyways, it's really not about that. And so a lot of tests as well in that. And I know I'm protected in providing privates. However, it's been a very big lesson for me in terms of following my true heart space. I don't want to do privates anymore. So I'm taking a break with that. And yeah, I'm going to take my energy field back. Thank you. Again, I say thank you very much, because a lot of ancient slave owners come through in the privates as well. And that's what I've noticed. A lot of these people, I got the penny, I got the money, and you're going to do this for me. And I just don't like that. Okay. I don't like, giving my energy, my time more to people who just can't afford to have a private. That's not what I want the future of this channel to be geared towards. And I always felt that way, and I've always been like, I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to pull it back. So this is the day. I'm going to pull it back today. And it'll be, no longer just so easy to order privates as well. Okay, so there should be way more discretion as to who it is that I'm allowing to sort of connect with my energy force field. And we've denied privates even after, but still, I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be in that way of storytelling. So with my creative talent, my creative gifts. So it's about sort of applying your clear it. Yep, with my talents, my gifts, and People come through. Oh, but yeah, can you do a private for me? I know you're not doing them anymore. I mean, so many times it's happened. Can you do? It's like, yeah. When someone is wanting something from you and you're not really wanting it, and it wasn't your idea. I'm seeing a UK flag here. You need to take that as a clue that this is not in your natural inborn nature. There's no such thing as, oh, well, he has a great idea. No, you also are. You are the idea itself. This person is using you. So yeah. Anyways, guys, we'll get a little further with this reading, Aries. But yeah, I think that was maybe a message for someone. Okay. And the projection. Once they get their message, oh Lord. But I understand. Like, Spirit wanted me to work from that angle, with the collective, and so we did it. We did it. All right, Spirit, I'm ready to. Yeah. Well, my force field back. So okay. I'm sure you understand if you're a reader. Most readers, they try it and then they're like, okay, I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. Yeah. No, thanks. So. Not to say that there aren't amazing experiences here and there, but yeah, it's just, I think it's just not really it's not really it's just not really the it's not the vibe. It's like going on a blind date, it's like, do I want to be doing that? It's like, it's exhausting. Like, the majority of people are not going to be necessarily like, in alignment with you. So they can really, it just takes a lot of energy. They can really sort of derail you, anyways. It's kind of like dating app. It's like, I don't want to find my love through a dating app. It's a metaphor, like, I'm not saying I'm finding love through my clients. What? No. I don't date any of my clients, guys. No. Okay, somebody maybe needs to hear that. No. Don't order. I know some people, they order readings because they want to get more down. That was a whole other thing, yo. Maybe you're a reader. You learn your lessons. Okay, so, but the point is, don't give your personal information out. Yeah. Your personal emails, your phone number, your FaceTime, you just clear it, return it. And that's how partly these stalker shit happen. On the channel too. Okay. So return it. Love and light to all. Okay. But it's just a lot of inappropriateness. Like, you're giving people access to your personal space. Like, I don't know. Yeah. In ways that it's not by choice. It's more like that person wanting that. And, partly as well, the financial bit of it, I just don't like that. And I don't like people feeling that they own you as well. To me, like, if you are giving $500 versus, and that's just one, I'm not saying that every reading is $500, but let's say that you do order a $500 reading. Okay. That I don't look at you any differently. I just don't. I don't see you any differently as someone who I would do a free reading for. Sometimes I do a free reading for people viewing in the live chat. I'm hearing something about Maryland. I don't suddenly have more respect for you. No, it just doesn't work like that. It could be, though, that let's say you order a heavy price tag private, but also, and then I see your energy space, and then I'll decipher, and so many a times, that happens as well. I really, I can click and I can resonate with your energy, and there's a different story there. But many of these people who come in and like try to slap this money down, hey, do this reading for me. It's like they're just schlepping, okay, a past life onto you, honestly, energy as well. Because some of you here, maybe you are a reader, you return it. Some of these clients are predatory on you from a past life. Yeah, and money is energy. So I'm kind of like not wanting that at all, that interaction anymore. I don't want to interact in that realm and domain anymore when it comes to that. Okay, so anyways. So what's going on, Aries? Let's just get a card here for each of the days. You have the King Cups again. Some of you are ready for love. You're like, I'm ready for this real love story. I'm really over this shenanigans, whatever has been, wherever I've been wasting my time, my energy. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, and I do see there's someone here coming in. Let's return. You have someone from your past. I'm hearing, well. Look who we have here. Yeah, you can expect your ex-karmic to return and be a weirdo right when this person coming in, this new person, because this is where everything changes, Aries. This is the day I'm even hearing that everything changes, like you're pulling your energy back. The Hierophant leading out of that Knight of Cups. The Emperor in reverse. The Nine of Cups. This is someone you'll have a long-term with, like a viable connection. Yeah. This reminds me when I was an intern in New York and at NYC, I was working for like two startups. Anyways, they were in the same building. One of them actually so-called picked me up in the elevator. He was like, oh, what are you doing in this building? Like, who are you working for? Because there were a lot of startups in that building. And so I told him, and he was like, oh, well, are you interested in, like, marketing? Anyways, I was like, yeah. At the time, that company wasn't paying me anything. I was working very hard for them. But I loved the concept, and I was very, like, passionate about it. But I was like, hey, maybe, like, yeah, there is, like, that's a New York life. At least back then, you're working as many gigs as you can. Yes, so... Even if your basement does have a window, you won't have time to open it. You're working so hard. Okay, but yeah. So, better to live in the dark. Just sleep better, pitch black. Anyways, okay. So, but yeah, anyway, so he kind of, yeah, pulled me from, but I was working for both of them at the same time. Anyways. For free. Until we had to, there were a lot of issues with that. They also lied. Oh yeah, marketing. And they hired me and this other guy. He was a Pisces. We're both like there for marketing, and we end up doing cold calls, and we're like, this is not. And we attended the marketing events for them, and we were giving them all these wonderful, brilliant ideas. I sat them down on their first meeting, the first day that I had joined their company. I gave them the name of a certain company. I said, you guys need to, you guys should really partner up. In 4 years from that day, they got bought out by them. Anyways, love and light. And yeah, they ended up leaving that company because the owner was a gaslighter. And I had brought them their heaviest hitting clients. And he didn't want to pay me more than he was. Like, he knew that I was basically, they had people invested with stock. None of them could pull these high hitters in. I pulled them in with an email. And he still wanted to complain about, but like, why are we not doing, no. So yeah, I quit. I was like, I'm out. And a few years later, that one company I told them about in the very beginning, they took that idea and he just got bought out by them for millions of dollars. Listen, and they tried to contact me after that. Yeah. No, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Slime back. Okay, so anyways, it's not about money, right? I mean, you could make a lot of money doing, things that are not right. It's not about money. Okay, so it's about flow. It's about moral, and it's about karma as well. And I know he's going to receive his karma. Okay, he's using people, trying to get to wherever, and he's a huge liar. Anyways, I think he was a Scorpio. Just fuck it. Okay, so now here we are, Aries. So the point is, wow, like a lot of like talk about exploiting. So yeah. This is important. Mars and Capricorn. Yes. Like this is, and it was honestly a blessing in many ways because I saw a certain side to that industry because I'm very passionate. If I'm very passionate, I'm going to give myself, I was practically treating these companies like my own company, which is, like I'm not even getting paid. And these people are not even having like respect for me really, like as who I am. Like, did they care that I wasn't maybe, making my bills or able to eat? No. So why would I care for them in unequal measure? That's not the lesson that I needed to learn. The lesson I really needed to learn was how some people can really go so shady and so dark and so cold on you. So, and it was after that point, I actually, then I was going to go start my own startup. Anyways, and so yeah, moved out of New York. Anyways, okay, so let's just get further. Wow, we're really like going on and on. I mean, it's Mars and Cap. It's not Mars and Sag anymore with the storytelling, but yeah, guys. So there is a focus here on your assets, your resources, your commodity. Your commodity is your truth, your authenticity. People in the Matrix who are exploiting you don't want you to know that, don't want you to remember that you're a creative being and that your ideas are also yours. Nothing should be free in life, guys. Nothing is free. It is not free. But where do people try to perceive that we are dispensable? Okay. Oh, I'm just going to hire somebody else. Yeah, right. You're not going to hire nobody like whoever, like you. There's no one like you. So don't let anyone make you think that you can be replaced, because you can't. But it's your perspective, okay? And so yeah, that's how they try to keep you in that exploited state, is to limit your confidence, your psyche, make you feel you always needed to do something more and something better, okay? And that's how these are these ancient slave owners, okay? So you just need to realize who in this present lifetime is simulating a past lifetime energy. Some of you, these are friends, so-called friends, people who are not really there for you in your darkest hour, okay? But you were there for them. Many of this is hard. This is a hard lesson. Some of you here, I see you quite emotional about this. You realize like this person, wow. I don't know what's with all these stories. One time, high school, okay, then there was this girl. She was new to the school. I had a friend circle. There was a class I was in, business class, whatever. It was like a simulated like mock business company that it was a class. Anyway, so I wanted to introduce her to the school, like, so that she's not alone. And like, anyways, we helped her, me and my friends, like get her basically involved in everything. She was from another country entirely. Like she was foreign speaking. She does not speak English very well. Anyways, we got her going with all of this. We were her friend, and she totally tried to just, at the end, completely just, not forget about us, but literally try to take us down, like in this fake, it was a simulated like presidency campaign, a CEO thing. And she did the shadiest shit. I mean, behind all of our backs. It was so low. Anyways, after that, we're like, okay, I'm not gonna be friends with you. No, not even in the business class, but like friends with you at all. We don't want to be friends, no more friends, okay? Like it was so bleh in the mouth, and she came back, I'm sorry, like I got out of control with that, yeah. And she apologized after, but it's like, you see someone's character. No, I'm really good. Some people think that that's what it's about, getting ahead. There's karma, there's definitely karma. And there's different types of money. Some people believing that, oh yeah, I just want to make money, that's all I want. Money is energy. Trust me, you don't want some people's money. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm better without it. All right. So, yeah, for some, this is the story. Okay, you need to pull your ideas back, your creative ideas away. Yeah. Now, some of you though, this is a friend, and I see like a pretty shocking moment. Like they're pretending not to even like know who you are. Like, I mean, wow. It's like, after everything, like you were literally having the hardest time. This is an important lesson because, you need to realize like just because you do something for someone doesn't mean that they're the type of person who would do it back for you. Why would we be predispositioned to assume that they would be that kind of person? Are we hoping they would be that person? Are we trying to project onto someone that they need to be a certain person? Why would we not have had discretion? Why would we not have had the stop sign on the road? Why would we have kept going the whole way? Was there a stop sign? We didn't see it. Let's look back and see what the issue was with that. Some of you, maybe you made a so-called mistake. Maybe with someone, a friend, you gave too much. You went too far out with them. Okay. Some of you, they exploited your kindness. It's never going to be that person's fault though. And that's why we cannot have resentment. It's about our discretion, being able to say this isn't my standard. This isn't my style. This isn't my story. This is my stop sign. And I need to stop here. I need to say that, yeah, I don't feel comfortable with this. Some of you were giving to someone because they were projecting onto you that, oh, if you were in a situation like this, which is all about fear, it's fear-based, then I would do this for you. This is toxic. This is not true friendship. This conditionalism, and that's a void in the sacral and the root chakra. That's about friends for security, friends for survival. This is not true friendship, all right? That's coming from a past life where you guys had to have each other's so-called backs, but not really. Like when it really came down to it, once one person was out, it's kind of like, yeah, you don't return it. It's like once this is over, then you're not really going to be there in that conversation together anymore. Anyways. Like it doesn't have roots. It's no real. So this is Mars and Capricorn is going to be testing people's ego as well. We'll get more on members about this. That's a way to support this channel, by the way. If you are thinking, how can I support this channel? Members is definitely a way you can do that. Hourly tier is the highest tier on this channel, and you have access to absolutely every single video on this channel as an hourly tier member. So that's kind of cool. Thank you guys so much, those of you who have become hourly tier members. I saw a few join last night, and yes, through the years, if you ever were at a certain point, that's awesome. Thank you guys for your support. You're seen literally when you guys join. I see your screenshot images, so it's cool. Tendo wants to see that death card. Yeah, so someone here, you guys, like, is on their way out of your life, and 1111, you're having a turn of events in your life. Many things are about to change. Things are about to flourish here. Okay, Lovers here leading out of the Page of Swords. Like, you're going to be given something sevenfold. There's something very real coming your way, but you have to part with the robotic side of society. People who don't think that you deserve to have love in your life. The partner who is not emotionally receptive to you. Someone who is using you, and you know it, and you feel used. The feeling is what matters here. Don't look for their words. Okay, we shouldn't debate what we feel. Your feeling is number one, and the immediate feeling is everything. Your gut instinct. Okay, don't make someone here a true love to you. If they have proven that they're not trustworthy, that's the Astro Chat from yesterday. So yeah, you have some really major unfolding of what will be seen as true love. This is going to be your true love story with the Lovers and the Page of Swords. But yeah, there's something that's got to go with the Devil in reverse in the second week of this transit. So that's looking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, the 15th. Some of you, you're going to just delete something even. And it's like you can expect a major wave, a surge of so-called backlash. And, just to sort of, you can expect them to come back, right? And this is how that startup was operating. They were like, okay, we're going to not, they even said, we are going to reconvene and look at your progress until this point. What progress? We're the entire company. Me and this guy were doing absolutely everything for this guy that he just didn't want to do, and so... So, and he was like, yeah, we're going to see like how much, we'll see if we want to work with you under a contract with pay. We had to remind him to convene on that. Are you serious? He even gave us a date. He's so unprofessional. Not professional or unprofessional. It's about morals. That's what it comes down. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm really busy. I forgot. No such thing. You're a selfish pig. Okay. See people when they tell you who they really are. Just accept that, because you're not needing this person to be anybody. Some of you here, you're like overly attached to this person. They could have an ancient pharaoh complex going on. Lord knows. You will know. Why do I feel I have to make my success with this person happen? And it's sad when you see, even like people who just never leave jobs that aren't good for them. It's like someone who is so creative, but it's like they're stuck working for this little business. Okay, I'm hearing Erica. Erica. So it's like this is not your identity, okay? Some of you, it's too monotonous, too repetitive. And it's not just like if you're working in like a 9 to 5 and you have someone who's working for you. Someone who, considers that you're working for them. It's also, you can also entrap yourself creatively when you're an entrepreneur. Right. So anyways, guys, it's kind of interesting because of the Lovers. All right, I have a confession. Well, we'll do it later in a different video, not in this video, okay? But yeah, the point is, let's go to the right side body. The point is that, there's so much potential that you have, should you just sort of take the time to step back from whatever cheese is this person is dealing you. And I was gonna say, right, so the minute that me and this guy were like, yeah, so yeah, we had to get tough on him, like, hi. And it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't be getting tough. You should just leave. The minute you realize you have to get tough on someone, there's more where that comes from, and it's not going to end well. That's karmic, very karmic, and it's like, why do I have to fight for my rights with you? That's not the type of person you want to be serving, giving your time, your attention, your love to. No. Okay, I don't care how prestigious of a company. A company is a energy being. So we have to see it. And people run companies. Who's in this company is a bloodline. So you need to, it's an energy bloodline thing. I believe that you should boycott what you don't resonate with, but it's up to you. Now, but yeah, then he comes back right when we're like he sees we're gonna frickin' just drop him, and he's gonna have to go and spend 4 more weeks training other people who, anyways, he goes, okay, so yeah, actually, we're gonna we thought about it. It's such bullshit. Well, they'll come back with pay. You just see it in the second week, but that's not what you're really looking for. You're not looking for the money. You're looking for someone who can actually resonate with your higher mind, someone who inspires you to give yourself to a project that gives back to you. Even if it means that it's not their project, I can't, because he couldn't pay us supposedly in the beginning. Oh, we're trying to raise money to fund and blah, blah, blah. Oh, so you're giving a huge cut to this other person. Okay, please. Now, he knew he wasn't going to pay us, guys. It's important for you, okay, and this is a relationship. For some of you, it's a commitment. It's like them knowing that they won't be able to commit to you, they won't be able to give you what you're looking for, and they still string you up and along. Really, that's what it comes down to, guys. The morals, anyways. With a magician, I'm hearing, I'm stuck. No, nobody's stuck. You can always, if you do the inevitable, if you do the awkward, okay, if you do the brave, they want you to think you're stuck. All right? They have possibly so-called indebted you, okay, with this cheese, whatever this is, whatever this programming is. Can I make an example? Working for this company gives me perks and pay for, XYZ, so I can get this on discount. Do you really even need that thing, though? What if you took it a step further and you just, you did what you need to do so that you're not dependent on whatever that is that you think you need? Okay, there's always going to be a way, but you have to first call out and really clearly that this is not who you want to be with. And that's when Spirit will dive in and answer your prayer. They will answer your plea for a higher vibrating life. You need to really want it, though. All right, so yeah. I'm hearing a call on me when you're not strong. Yeah, your guides are like, do you think that you're okay? If you think you're okay, we're going to give our time and our attention to someone who really, really realizes that they're in need. If you don't think that you need more, well, we're not going to make you believe you think more. That's not our job. You have to disconnect from this entity. Otherwise, we don't have room to come into your life, really, honestly. So yeah, this is where you need to disconnect. You need to be free. You need to be available to accept the divine assistance that will be given to you. If you don't believe in that, then maybe you are cut out more for the matrix. Maybe that is where you need to be at in this lifetime. We have red and white here colors. So we don't need you to elevate as well, right? So it's really about where you're truly at. And this could be someone I'm seeing Nike logo. Doesn't matter. This could be someone that that, it's just not, it's not really resonating with you. Okay. The way that they're thinking, maybe they're thinking of doing business, their philosophy is not what you think is the right way to handle or to run this company or this business or however. So now, yeah, because it's their mindset is bringing your vibration down. I feel whenever you're so many more hurdles, it's well, I don't really believe that. We need to be looking first at money. We should first prioritize the quality of our product. Yeah, you're not in resonance with this person. Just clear it. This person's kind of a cheapo. I'm hearing that as well, and they're coming from lack, and I gotta hold on to so I can have more of. No, that's a shadow, past life, karmic entanglement, And I don't agree with the way you're doing business, but okay, it's like, so yeah, this is not, guys, business is family. Maybe you're starting a business with someone. It's like you're having major issues with the fundamentals here. So yes, now I see someone coming in for those of you who are able to disconnect and you make that clear to this, to the universe. By the second week, the following week, we have a portal. A door opens up. And I see this as a huge opportunity. It's one of those moments in your life where you will literally remember this for all your days. The minute that I let go of that, I quit my job, got on the train, and all of a sudden, I had this epiphany, or I had this bump in with this person. You know, do you believe in the universe? It's not about even do you believe in you, because who are you? You ego. Do you believe in the universe and that you're intricately involved in how this universe operates? Do you believe that you're worthy, okay, of a new start? And let's go, because down the right side body. Let's return to center. It's not about your predicament. It's about this energy reality. So, are you choosing higher timelines? Then your reality will shift. Your reality will shift. Isaac, hold on. Right, Alyssa. It's like, and it's those moments where it's like, you know, doing the awkward, right? Like doing what you really need. And I'll mention this story again. You know, when I first started this channel, guys, I was living at home with my family. No rent. Nothing to pay. No bills. Not a single bill. I had no children. Nothing. Okay? So, you know, I could have stuck with that, but no. I don't want to be stuck in a generational karmic timeline. So I left home, started to pay bills, moved across the country, and hey, needed to change the way I was doing things a bit. So I started to have extended readings, so I could, do what I felt was right for me to do in my life. And whew, how many people unsubscribe just because I wanted to now have extended content. So you need to realize that, there are going to be people that will not like this. I'm hearing, God forbid, they'll even hate you. But if I didn't make that move because I'm like, oh, I want to keep, all my content completely free for all my viewers and never be able to move out and return and never move out of that mindset that I needed to please everybody, okay? That I needed all these people on my channel. It's like, no. My channel is my aura and my channel is my energy field. I'm part of my channel. So I don't want people here who are going to expect for me to not live the life that I really need to live and to live it satisfyingly. So that includes people who exploit you, your time, your energy, okay? And at that time, had I not done that, it's like, this is not, so this is not a matter of right or wrong. This is not a matter of opinion, but people will give you their opinion. For sure they will. But it's those moments where you have to make those decisions where you do split the access and you make people realize that you're not going to be who they want you to be, always. You're not there to satisfy them as well, okay? So anyone trying to guilt trip you, anyone who's overly attached to what you're doing in your life is, I hear it again, ancient slave owner, is ancient, past life, karmic. Why you care so much? Why your life needs to depend on mine? It doesn't, but you're wanting it to. Why? Why are you not strong enough to make these decisions? And this is their karma. It's those decisions you're making now that they haven't made for themselves. So anyways, do the awkward thing that you need to do so you can. Awkward means you're making change happen. Rosa Parks, anybody? Okay? If she just was it's awkward, because the status quo says. Guys, again, let's go back to the Thomas Edison. Let's go back to the Steve Jobs. People are going to think I'm crazy. People are going to think I'm awkward, okay? Guys, this is the theme it comes down to time and time again. Even if I was thinking that, I wouldn't have changed the way I was doing my readings. I started to change the way I started to channel in my readings more. If I was I never, at the time that I was saying I'm hearing and these things, I never heard anybody say that. Never, ever heard it. I was like, people may think I'm crazy. I'm saying I'm hearing this. On the YouTube channel, yeah. Same YouTube channel here. Never heard any other reader say that. So if I hadn't trusted that, and I don't want to like lose followers. I don't want people to think I'm like crazy. And I'm not saying that that can't be a thought that pops up. That's you breaking out. You're shaking the matrix off. Okay, of your wings. Okay, you're an angel on this planet. Like, you are here to really service this unity consciousness space, not this ego consciousness space that separates people from each other, really, in the true sense. Like, you're not giving truly to the world if you're not truly in your timeline of choice. So doing those awkward things tells you that there are people in your environment as well who are not meant to be around you. And I am obviously talking about balanced mind, body, soul energy, not like crazy, right? I mean, you got to go talk to a practitioner before making decisions. But yeah, make sure you're, I would say in general, watching tarot, you got to make sure that you're, because some people maybe, I don't know, we don't know who's watching again. Like, don't also assume who's watching. So you putting in these tests here and there, test people. You putting in these tests here, okay, and it happens all the time with the private reads. Okay. Oh, you just paid. Okay. Okay. So can you wait? Oh, you can't wait. So what does this private reading mean to you? What is that money that you put down me? And people expose themselves like, I spent $200 on a reading, and I don't feel like you're really okay. So is that who you are? It's always going to be tested, guys. How people really operate in your reality, and how they really expect for you to give back to them, so-called. What did they? Oh, were you giving me something that then this is now conditional? I didn't know it. People are projecting at all times energy. So you doing things that are really right for you makes clear what they were not saying, but that they were really expecting of you. So in other words, and I do it all the time with my reads, okay? I say it too. When you're emailing and projecting to me energy of, do my reading, I want my reading now, that's going to make it slow down even longer. We're testing your shadow consciousness. That's why we're doing these reads. So don't think that you being, trying to intimidate us, okay, is going to change anything when it comes to the real focus here, okay, of getting down to your shadow. So yeah, like these people though, many a times, I push it to the limit. And some people, they pass the test. Hey, Alex? Angel, what is that? No. And some people, they do, okay? I feel that they pass that test. They surrender to the divine. And the reason for them coming through is real, is true. But some people, they do not pass. Okay? And I've seen it time and time again. These people, their ego gets all wound up into it. And some people are entities, though. And I just wait till you expose yourself. I could, how many times I've even done the reading? I finished the whole private reading. I didn't send it through because Spirit said, not yet. And they come in with this hostile, they open up PayPal cases, and it's those people who are really the ones who expose themselves. And on the holidays, those people who expose themselves with opening the PayPal cases, ask for refunds, and sending hostile messages, passive-aggressive on a holiday, you know who you are. Your karma is not looking good. Anyway, some of these people are even readers. Well, they became readers after they were watching this channel for some time. So you got to be very careful who you're interacting with, in terms of your force field on this YouTube in general, or even TikTok or whatever. I don't know. A lot of energy, vampires out there. And so, it just says a lot. So Spirit testing all the time, and you need to be testing all the time. Pull your energy away. Do the awkward. People who respect you and are really meant to be in your force field, they have nothing to say about that. Okay, because they're not vampirically hooked on your force field. They don't care. Your karma is your karma. They let you own your decisions in your life. So some of you, this is a matter of your work. Some of you, it's a matter of social circle friendships. If you never took the time to maybe not talk to that person for 5 days, you would never see that side of their character, right? You would never see why they're really in love with you. I'm even hearing that. Okay. And so you need to do the awkward. Don't let them, because some of you, these people are projecting to you, don't, keep the peace, don't get awkward, don't ask me, don't question me. But if you never questioned, okay, you would never also assert that things need to change. It's like an ultimatum, okay? Because some people here, they are definitely getting a very good deal off of your energy signature. Okay, your energy. You being about around them, even just yeah. So the point is, they don't want you to question where you're going. I mean, where did you come from? Where did you go? She's definitely not Cotton Eye Joe. She's not the Cotton Eye Joe, but yeah, where is that coming from? Like, some of you, you're not realizing that literally, like someone is like, can I make an example? Like, you're like, oh, I want to trust this person. To the point where I completely like dismiss my hunch about what I think they're doing behind my back. Then it's like you start to question things, you start to probe, you start to do that awkward thing, and it's like you're starting to find shit out about this person. It's like, oh my god. So, but the whole thing is that, well, why didn't we do it sooner? Why would we feel that we would need to dismiss the need to respect ourselves? Well, you're busy wanting to show respect to this person. Oh, I need to show them respect. It would be disrespectful if I said, hey, I need to make sure that, like, you're not lying to me. That anybody would. That's this is a general example, but that, I mean, that's respectable. That's respectable. Okay. That's like saying, yeah, oh, ask me no questions about, but this is coming from the perspective of course, there's awkward paranoid, but there's also, this is coming from the perspective that whoever this is sort of projecting to you not to ask those questions and making you feel awkward to ask private questions, and making you feel, because that's their way of sort of holding you in a pattern of accepting what you're given and not questioning what you want and what you need and whether this person gives it to you genuinely, truly. So yeah, this is all about your yang and bringing balance to yang and yin, and being so-called awkward. Okay, saying the things that, and a lot of this is genderized. Okay, oh, he's a man, I'm a woman. Oh, yeah, I want to be proper. The fuck. Okay, some of you got to get down to it. What are you really afraid of? What's the real fear here? What's the God forbid situation? Trace it down. Are you fearing your safety? Are you fearing? Yes, it is a slippery slope. Clear it. Or what are you fearing? Well, I don't really want to speak out to him, because is it really that, like, you're attracted to him, or are you afraid of his shadow? What it would do should you start to become more of your light. Some of you, that's a huge red flag if you don't trust someone in that way. All right, Aries. So yeah, some of you, it's not a good sign if you're not able to be firm and vocal about your needs. Okay, you have to feel, and some of you are scared, oh, if I say this or act more in my masculine, he won't like me anymore. He doesn't have the right to like you if you're not all of you. That's not really you he's liking then. He's liking who you want, who he wants you to be, so that it's comfortable for him. So he kind of wants someone who will help his ego survive in this world here, and help his shadow proliferate and make it to the, and so that makes you honestly nothing more than, well, an assist to the mafia, to the dark. So understand why you don't want to be outspoken, why you don't want to be more in your light, why you don't want to be more in balance with your yin and your yang, why you don't want to be more awkward. And that's going to tell you the changes you need to make. If it's a safety thing, get assistance so you can get out of this, because you need to get out of it sooner than later. If it's a matter of, just understand what it is. You have a new beginning coming. We're going to get more on members. Okay, guys? Thank you for